That's the Supremes and Love Child. Diana Ross leading the group in the community singing thing there. Anyway, good morning. This is Orly Knutson, the happy Norwegian, growing my beard back, and I sure hope it hurry up and grows, because now I'm at the stage where people say, hey, you didn't shave this morning, right? I say, no, growing a beard. You say, they go, yeah, right away. Good morning. It's 7 degrees below zero. We have 9 minutes past 8 o'clock, and the boys at the Bureau predicting a high today of 0, which is better than yesterday, because yesterday we had all sorts of goodies, and the winds are supposed to diminish today. It's supposed to get cold tonight, low 20 below, but there's supposed to be no precipitation today. So all in all, methinks it might be a kind of a nice afternoon. We certainly hope so. I'll be entertaining you this morning on Kqwb, the All-American, until 10. We invite you, please do stay tuned. Need the help.
Now in progress. Don't miss it. The Dress Center, Fargo. How can any just Ford dealer?
Kqwb.
This is B.J. Thomas, Kqwb survey. Music hooked on feeling 11 past 8, 7 below on the Knutson Show. A little rhyme I made up. As the music fades out, B.J. Thomas, hooked on feeling. Hey, I wonder what B.J. Thomas's real name is. You ever stop and think about people that use their initials, or maybe only use one name, really, or, well, like most of the people in showbiz, their names that they have aren't really the names, like Wayne Hiller. That can't really be Wayne Hiller. Who would be named Wayne Hiller? I don't know. He'll be in at 12 o'clock noon. Maybe we should ask the question, what is Wayne Hiller's real name? I don't know. He probably doesn't know himself. He has a hard time remembering Wayne Hiller. Good morning. 7 degrees below zero at 40 minutes past 8 o'clock. Kqwb, we remind you to stand by for the number 1 song. Some announcements heard on Kqwb have been re-recorded by Mechanical Reproduction for replay at a time later. Whatever that means. I let's read what's in front of me, Chew what's in my mouth. Open 24 hours to serve you Johnny Skelly Service. Skelly Service, right on New Interstate 94 and Highway 52 in Fergus Falls.
Kqwb, All-American, number 1.
Tommy James, the Shondells, the number 1 song, Crimson and Clover. That song ranks number 1. Kqwb All-American Survey, Crimson and Clover. And we ask the question, will Tommy James and the Shondells turn into a heavy group? You never know. Will they dump the bubblegum music? I should say, big question. I've been laying awake nights and nights thinking about it, gang. 7 degrees below zero on your way to work and school time, 90 minutes past 8 o'clock. From Kqwb, the All-American, and this is Happy Norwegian type cat Orly Knutson, person radio announcer on the radio till 10 o'clock. And, of course, the highlight of my whole career in radio has been one of my favorite shows at 9:05 this morning when we say, time to be, what is that we have? Oh, yeah, Tradio. Tradio. This is 9:05. So get your dialing fingers all ready to go, because at 9:05, we're going to really go today. We really are. We have some blowing snow and a high near 0 today for Fargo Moorhead. And no precipitation. We'll go tonight 20 below. And the winds will be diminishing. So maybe you can have a nice day after all. We'll keep our fingers crossed. It's kind of hard to work with our fingers crossed, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway. Just for you, friend. Just for you.
Stop it and see the true picture of color.
Take advantage of January clearance specials at the store. 21st Avenue Road, Fargo.
If you think the temperature is low, wait till you check the prices at Muscatel Chevrolet in Fargo. This is Larry Swenson, sales manager, inviting you to Fargo, the Northwest's largest Chevy dealer.
Kqwb, very Fargo Moorhead.
It's 7 below in Fargo Moorhead. Thursday morning, Jay and the Techniques. Sounds like a guitar.
This magic moment.
Didn't know I could sing, did you? I used to sing bass in the all-girl chorus. Then I also also played tuba on a banjo band. That was fun, too. I also played triangle with a rock and roll psychedelic group, you see. That's before I become a radio announcer. This magic moment, Jay and the Techniques, entertaining 24 minutes past 8 o'clock. KQWB, Orly, Knutson, going to run out and find another cord for the coffee pot because it's, well, I plugged it in this morning and I had instant toast. And that was my hand. 7 degrees below zero. High today, 0.
Well, my little dancing pretty. Dancing from 9 to 12 p.m. with the Lost Souls. The Moorhead Armory this Friday. A JF production. Name brand guns at fantastic savings during the big gun sale at Winterquist Guns and Sporting Goods, 127 West Main in West Fargo.
January 25th, it's the Concordia College Winter Carnival Show at the Concordia Memorial Auditorium.
I saw her sitting in the rain.
With the Cowsills, presented by Concordia Student Productions.
Kqwb.
Sock it to me.
Going up the country, canned heat KQWB music, Thursday morning, Orly, Knutson, till 10 show. And it's 7 below, it's 8:30, and we'll have a golden gas just as soon as I can find one. KQWB Fargo, KQWB FM Moorhead, Children's Village will be sponsoring a special meeting and adoption to be held in Fargo at 7:30 p.m. Monday, January 13th at the Children's Village, 1721 South University Drive. Now, any person interested in adoption are invited to attend. KQWB gives away $40,000 a year free advertising to nonprofit clubs and organizations. Send your items of interest 1 week in advance to KQWB Box 2122.
KQWB goes all out for one and for all.
From the hotel sheets in downtown Plunkettville, but loving you has made me bananas.
Oh, that's a wildish song. Remember that one? Gay, oh, snap your fingers, Orly. Don't talk. Guy Marks. Couldn't hardly call him Gay Marks. Guy Marks. And loving you has made me bananas. Peter D'Angelo's in the orchestra. Wow. That cat put on the world with that song, you know. And the funny part about it is, when everybody was laughing about it, it's not that funny because that's kind of the way the old big bands used to be. And not the big bands, but the old Mickey bands in the days gone by. 7 degrees below zero. Good morning. 26 minutes before 9 o'clock from KQWB. We'll check the weather here momentarily. We want to remind you now to listen for FM Winter Sports with Bob Hunter and Bob Eckerlani, former big-type NDSU football star athlete Guy Fellows, at 4:45 p.m. each Thursday and at 12:35 p.m. each Saturday on KQWB, bringing you all the sport news of hockey and skiing, basketball, winter track. That's FM Winter Sports. It's brought to you Thursday at 4:45 by Mr. Steak in South Moorhead, and on Saturday at 12:35, it's brought to you by Beacon Van Lines in Fargo.
Nile Green. Beautiful, with more colorful delivery trucks.
Orly, Knutson, KQWB, weather facts.
Well, let's see what we have for Fargo Moorhead. Northwest winds 15 to 25 miles an hour this forenoon, blowing and drifting snow, and becoming fair, diminishing winds this afternoon, tonight, and tomorrow, and colder. High today near 0, low tonight 20 below. Partly cloudy, continued cold Friday. The precipitation probability will be 0 today and tonight, and also 0 for tomorrow. In just a moment, we will check the current conditions.
You never lose weight.
Well, this morning, the barometer is rising at 30.09. We have a north wind at 20 miles an hour, whipping around that loose snow quite a bit. 67% our relative humidity, and blowing snow. Visibility is 3 miles. However, if you are going to be driving in the country at all today, of course, the highways and still would be a wee bit on the slippery side, and with the blowing snow and all, we urge you to drive very carefully. Current temperature reading in Fargo Moorhead is now 7 degrees below.
For complete weather information, day or night, call 24-hour Dial-A-Weather, 235-5626. Another service of First National Bank and Trust Company of Fargo.
This is such a sweet chick. Oh, she turns me on. Dusty Springfield's her name, and gonna sing a Son of a Preacher Man's song, KQWB 23 before 9.
Billy Ray was a preacher's son, and when his daddy was the son of a preacher man.
This goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover, right? Or by its cloth. Dusty Springfield. Ooh, Dusty Springfield. Raquel Welch. My goodness. All those And Nancy Sinatra, of course, we mustn't forget, and a host of others. That's Son of a Preacher Man. 21 minutes before 9 o'clock. Slurp your coffee time in the Orly Knutson program just ahead of radio. 9:05. Larry James program at 10 this morning. 7 degrees below zero. And I said slurp your coffee time. Larry James spills most of his, actually. Of course, that's all right. You know, to each his own. Music continues around here on KQWB at the old radio ranch. Picked that up from an old Wayne Hiller radio cliche book that he has laying around. He used a lot of those things, like he'll say, the temperature is 7 below. And he'll go along. Another great ad lib Wayne Hiller uses a lot on his noon program is, the time is 20 before 9. He does a very exciting show.
A Transmission City is now Fargo and East Grand Forks.
Sensitive, daring, exciting. And that's held over now at the Broadway Theater in Fargo. Don't miss seeing The Graduate, great motion picture. Continuing shows from 1:30 p.m. The Graduate now showing at the Broadway Theater in Fargo.
Have you heard about the all-new Auto Shine Car Wash made in Moorhead, next to Autodyne in Moorhead?
Kqwb, Winter Wonderland.
My cat.
That's Jonathan Wesley Riles the First. The first. This is Orly Knutson the First. And the story of Kay. A sad tale. It just rips me up, it does. Teardrops all over the place this morning, friends. 7 degrees below zero. 50 minutes before 9 o'clock, KQWB, cow seal time. And good morning from the Orly Knutson program. Having a ball on a Thursday morning.
When George Plimpton, the writer, decided to find out what... United Artists, entertainment from Transamerica Corporation.
I got something to read here. Don't go away. That's now showing, by the way, the Grand Theater at Fargo. Don't miss Paper Lion. Shows at 7:20 and 9:20 p.m. Paper Lion. I understand a very fine motion picture at the Grand Theater downtown Fargo. And if you want to pick up some good entertainment, go to the motion picture type show house theater. 7 degrees below zero, high today 0.
Hello, I'm Florence West, 208 Broadway in Fargo.
Take advantage of January Starlight Savings, the Stork Shop, 520 First Avenue Road, Fargo.
KQWB.
That's the Turtles this morning on KQWB and the Orly Knutson Show. It's 7 below and 9 before 9.
There's a sewing machine for you.
And 621 First Avenue North in
The
Fargo.
woman who sews don't miss this clothes.
Closing off music before 9, Glenn Campbell, Wichita Live, and I'll be along at 9:05 with Tradio. It's 7 degrees below. Good morning from the Orly Knutson program.
I am alive.